Welcome to House Isa, Ready or Not. I'm Brad.
And Cecilia, or Cece.
And Chesney's down here on the ground.
Or Bijan.
Should I pick him up?
Nah,
he's
12 years old. You'll see him on videos.
Yep. Join us for our Great Loop adventure. Please subscribe and like. Thank you. On watch commemorating the World War II U.S. Naval Amphibious Training Base, Solomans, Maryland, 1942 to 45, dedicated August 1st, 2007. Training base located at the end of Calvert Marina was the first of its kind in the United States. Over 68,000 servicemen trained for amphibious landings here. Later, some action in both the European and Pacific theater. The base closed in 45, but the impact of its presence changed Solomons forever. Engraved on the bricks surrounding the statue are the names of men and women who served their country in World War II. Solomons Island. We're at the peninsula here at Calvert Marina. Our view from Calvert Creek Marina. Now the only, I guess one of the negatives, which I try not to be too negative about anything. This place is fine, it has what you need. But if you want to go anywhere, it's not, sorry, but the sun's on behind there. If you want to go anywhere, like without any kind of vehicle, it's pretty good ways. Let me get back, I'll pay it back. I'll go quick across that. Sorry. Over there, if there's a dinghy dock over there, I don't know if there is or not. But there's like, that's a little peninsula, and then there's another, that's where the main town is. So over there, you can walk over around the corner and get there from if you're on that side. Here, you got to take your dinghy and go someplace and dock, and then you can walk over there. But going around the end of this bay, creek, whatever it is, what they call it, is like, I don't know, miles. Not a mile, it's miles, multiples. And so it's not easy to get from A to B. But as far as the place itself, it's nice. It's quiet, it's big, got plenty of place to walk. And it's very reasonable. Reasonable is nice. Sunset at Solomons, Maryland. So we're at the Tiki Bar at Solomons, Maryland. Sunday. We had wings like we have everywhere because we're on that carnivore thing, but friends had, fellow loopers had tacos and chicken nuggets. They both look good. We're leaving the boat for a couple weeks in Solomon. Got a daughter-in-law that's graduating with her master's at Tennessee, and then we have our son's kids we're babysitting for a week. So we're going from here to Charlotte to pick up our own car, and then use our car for most of the trip, and then rent another car and come back when the time comes. We have this place here for a month. We don't plan on staying that long, but at least that way when we get back, if the weather's bad, we can wait for a weather window to go to our next location, and we did some dinghy testing this weekend. So we got a better idea how far we can go in our dinghy, which is comforting. It's not fast, but we went, I don't know, from here around the peninsula to the other side and back, and then up to another looper's boat, which was just 2 marinas up and back, and didn't have to paddle. That's the main thing. So and then I charged it back up last night, so if we need it again, we're ready to roll. Rainy day, we'll be driving it probably a good chunk of it, but I guess it's better than sitting on the boat all day in the rain, maybe. Chesney had a hard day today. Laid in the back seat while I drove for 8 hours.
Right here.
Yeah. Well, we're leaving Calvert Marina in Solomon, Maryland. Going to get a pump out at the free pump out location, and then head to St Micheals. Supposed to be it's good right now, but it's supposed to get better around noon. So that's the goal. On the boat again. Great to be on the boat again. There's a kind of military airfield right there. I've seen a bunch of stuff coming and going when we're at the marina. Jets, C-130s, like Hawkeye. I think that's the right name of those. Propeller trainers, maybe. There's like 2 air. It looked like it had Air Force symbols on the bottom of it. Like seeing that stuff. But I guess it's the area I'll probably see stuff like this all the way. Farmers market in St Micheals. A lot of vegetables, eggs. Not big, but a lot of very neat little town. Very walkable. A lot of people out. Nice little church. The other side of St. Micheals. I think way over there is where you would anchor if you want to anchor. And this is a free dock, I think, but I don't know how long you're allowed to stay. What it sounds like under a boat half the time at night. slap, slap, slap. Doesn't bother me much. I sleep pretty good. I don't know what the British flags are for. Maybe like a pub or something that is over there. I gotta move forward to see the dinghy dock. So, right there's the dinghy dock. I didn't feel comfortable pulling up any closer to anchor, but these little sailboats are here. I don't know what their draft is, but I was turning up a little bit of mud. Maybe I was going a little fast trying to swing around. But we're about I don't know, half a mile out, third, which isn't terrible, but closer is better for us with that electric motor. I just still not. We made it back and forth. We can go about 3 times, 3 trips in and out. So that's not too bad, but it's still, you like, can I make it another one? Or will I get back? Sort of scary, for me at least. I'll get better. 1 minute of anchor life.